All right, let's get this started. I'm gonna do a brief little video, and I'm starting off with a question. Black people, why do we like being lied to? Why do we like being lied to? Why do our men like being lied to? Why do our women like being lied to? And the reason why I asked that question is we got a situation going on right now. And I don't want to call it a situation, but you know, it's a conversation that's buzzing right now. And the conversation is buzzing in black social circles, is buzzing with well-to-do black men and women, couples, singles, about the subject of the dating market. And it's a particular individual whose name is starting to really bubble in these circles. And this dude name is Kevin Samuels. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who he was a month ago until an associate of mine, coworker, she asked me, she was like, you listen to Kevin Samuels on YouTube? I'm like, no, I ain't even hip. And she know I'm a avid researcher. I be on YouTube for anything, when it comes to stuff that I'm trying to do, just self-help, crafts, projects, other things that I, you know, dabble in my life. But anyway, long story short, I said, let me check him out because for her to point him out to me, she either strongly agrees with this dude or strongly disagrees, and she want to pick my brain to see how I align with what he's saying or vice versa. So I went home, I checked him out. I went in with no expectations. I didn't know what I was getting into, and she just pretty much told, well, based on the conversations at work, we talked about dating and relationships. So she told me this guy, he has some views on a certain thing. So I did, like I said, I went into it with no expectations. So I watched the first video. I don't remember which video it was. I might have watched a clip, and then I'll probably watch a second video more intunely. So the first video that I watched, I don't remember, but the second video that I watched more intunely was, I think he had the young lady on, the video that probably went viral about him saying that she's average at best, which is one of his, his lines. So once you start watching it, then you get it. That's something that he says, repeatedly. But this particular video went viral, and that's probably pretty much what, just blew this, out and open for to be in the black circles like it is. It might already been, but it's new to me. But anyway, he said she's average at best, and long story short, she said that she wanted to date men that were high earners that made money like she made. She wanted a six-figure guy, and she pretty much made it clear that she wanted a six-figure guy, not an XYZ guy, but a six-figure guy. Later on in the video, she backtracked and then explained that what she, wanted in a man, but she initially said a six-figure guy. So Kevin, like he does, from being like a new viewer now, and I understand, his platform, he dug into her. And did she deserve it? That's what the controversy is. The controversy is, hey, he went in too hard, he went in too raw. But you know what? Somebody got to be the sacrificial lamb for the conversations that need to be had. And it just happened to be her. Granted, she's cool. She landed on her feet. She didn't lose anything. She probably gained more popularity, from the video. But it opened up the lines of communication a little bit more for stuff that we need to talk about. As black people, as black dating people, as black men and women that's looking for successful relationships, that's looking to have better outcomes in our relationships, which we had some horrible outcomes. We don't get married, depending on what you believe in. Everybody don't believe in marriage, but in a perfect world, I take that back. Not a perfect world. Everybody's world is different, but our relationships need to, not, I won't say end, but have better results. More, what's the word I'm looking for? not more marriages, but more connection, better connections. Because I think a lot of our women, based on his platform and something that I always believed in before I even started watching his platform, a lot of our women, black women, are delusional, and they're solely concentrated on what they want and not what men want. They really think they know what men want, but and they don't. Now I know this cat comes up with, he got a little scale system and how he rate women and all that, and how he rate men as far as high value men. That's neither here nor there. You know, whether you agree with it or disagree with it. I'm gonna stick to what I know is facts for me. And black folks, we have a habit of accepting being lied to by societal norms created by people that don't look like us, which ultimately made a lot of our women delusional, and a lot of our men delusional also, to have ridiculous deal breakers for why they don't have successful relationships, or why they don't date a particular type of man, or why their outcomes aren't like they want them to be, because we've been sold this bullshit ass story. I don't want to say a bullshit ass story, but we've been conditioned to fall in line with a weird ass societal norm instead of just paying attention what's right there in front of us. A lot of us, let's be honest, we overvalue ourselves. Men too. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be direct when I say this. We need to learn our roles as people. And what I mean by that is I'm a firm believer in gender roles. That might rub some people the wrong way, but it is what it is. I believe in alpha versus beta. I do. I believe in A personality versus B personality. I do. A, B, alpha, beta. I don't know. Just, you know where I'm going with this. I believe in women being nurturers. I believe in men being providers. But I don't believe in people seeking way outside of their circle of what they truly need to complete them, if that make any sense. Okay, some people's definition of a high earning man, or the new buzz term now is high value man. However you want to put that together. I say a quality dude, quality cat, a dude that's solid, a dude that's successful, a dude that understands the full role of being a man. I don't care about 6 or 7, 6, 5 fucking figures. Just be a solid ass man at the level that you're at. Everybody might disagree. I'm not saying money's not important. It's definitely important. You got to get that bread to get, that, top tier woman that you might have in your, in your view. So, but long story short, we have to stop being comfortable being lied to. So the conversations that's being had in our circles that pretty much, struck like wildfire from this Kevin Samuels video, and his delivery, his tone, how he talked to women, I don't have a problem with it because it's needed. You know what I'm saying? The black folks, man, we getting a whooping right now. We getting a whooping. Damn the messenger. I'm not saying damn Kevin Samuels, but we're damning the messenger and just disregarding the message. The message is powerful. It's something that we all been talking about, and now it's on the forefront, and it's getting some burn, it's getting some run, and now we want to, point the finger at him like, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. It's almost like, the whole Trump thing. It's like, and don't get me into politics. I'm not real big on politics, but you want to put a face on the delusion. You want to put a face on what you're running away from. You want to put a face on a fear that you're afraid to face. This dude happened to bring up a subject that we've been talking about for years, and in 2021, pandemic, this, that, whatever. No matter, I don't care how it happened, it happened. And it's a conversation that needs to be had, and it's happening. And I'm loving it. Women getting a whooping right now. Men, we getting a whooping right now. Black folks, we getting a whooping right now. Our relationship statuses are trash. Are trash, man. We're squandering relationships, having these ridiculous ass, unbelievable deal breakers. We're commanding men that's 24 years old to make 6, 7 figures. If you're not an athlete, or if you're not an entertainer, or if you just didn't just have something that just popped off the bat, fresh out of high school, the average dude ain't making 6 figures. I don't know the numbers. You talk to Kevin Sanders with the numbers. He the numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? He's on top of that. I'm going based on what I see as far as experience as a man just living. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I Google some shit, then we can figure out some numbers. But just based on what I've seen and what I know, I know men that make 6 figures. I know men that make, the 50K. I know men that make 70K, 30K. But for us to place these deal breakers on our men and on our women too, it's borderline ridiculous. And all I'm saying, back to the original point of this video, is we need to stop being comfortable being lied to. We finally got to do, I won't say finally, because there's other guys who've been saying this, but we finally had, we finally got a good conversation going on right now. It's a good conversation. I ain't gonna lie. I get off work, I come home, I tap, tap, tap. I'm on my YouTube. I want to see where we going with this. I want to see if we're actually learning from this. I want to see if we're going to get better from this. These are the conversations we need to have. Besides the conversations of we need to strengthen our economic growth, and even that's even incorporated in the conversations. Also, us men, we got to get better. As we get better, our women get better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want us to lead? We got to be better leaders. But the women that follow us, you need to understand that it's a broad ass dating pool out there, and if you just leapfrog the men that's in your pond, they're not going to grow. You're not going to grow. You're not going to have a successful relationship, because you're the guy that you meet in your little pond that can blossom into the power couple that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Meet me at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We can meet at the top, or we can, reach the top. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just babbling right now. But long story short, don't destroy the messenger, but absorb the message. I listen to a lot of people, and I take what, was relevant, and the shit that don't, do nothing for me, I just push to the side. But I'm not gonna go on this YouTube shit and just rip the dude like, man, this dude, he ain't shit, he a narcissist. Even if he is those things, I got the message. Did you get the message? All right, but that's all I got. And I'm new at this. I'm trying to, get some content going. We're gonna see where this goes. But because I'm gonna follow this, because this is right in my wheelhouse of the things I like to talk about. Because I would like to see successful relationships. I'm not married. I'm a single man. But I still have a voice when it comes to relationships, because I'm a father. I've had long-term relationships. I had short-term relationships. I had flings. I had my share of one-night stands. I've done it all. But these conversations need to be had, and they need to be had with an open mind. And that's all I'm saying. So when I post this on YouTube, if I do, just like it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But don't destroy the messenger. Just remember the message. All right. That's all I got.